So, picture this. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. A little kid is chasing a ball down the sidewalk. They look left, they look right. They don't hear anything, no engine rumble, no vroom vroom, nothing. So they think the coast is clear and step out to grab the ball. But the coast is not clear. The car, a sleek, silent electric vehicle, starts to move. It's a terrifying thought, right? This isn't a movie. It's a real-world risk we're just starting to understand. We love EVs. They're clean, they're futuristic, they're quiet. But that beautiful silence can also be a hidden danger. We've been sold a story. EVs are automotive superheroes, and in many ways, they are. But even superheroes have a weakness. The warning sounds meant to make EVs safe might be failing us, especially when we need them most. This isn't about hating on electric cars. It's about being smart. We've traded the loud, obvious danger of engines for the subtle, sneaky danger of silence. The fix was Avis, an acoustic vehicle alerting system. A little hum, a futuristic whir. But in messy real life, those sounds can vanish in noise. And when many EVs are nearby, warning tones blur together. This isn't a single-car flaw. It's a system failure as EVs scale. We need to talk about this, calmly and clearly, before a close call becomes a tragedy. Because safety you can't perceive isn't safety at all. Alright, let's break it down. AVAS is a speaker that gives quiet cars a voice. Because EVs are nearly silent at low speeds, especially in lots and driveways. Lawmakers said, if a car is quiet as a ninja, it needs a voice, especially for blind and low-vision pedestrians and the distracted rest of us. AVAS can be a hum, a series of soft beeps, or a synthetic whir. It's a stand-in for the engine noise people use to detect cars. AVAS exists, so problem solved, right? Not quite. It works best in the simple case. One car, one pedestrian, quiet street. Sound is a wave. It weakens with distance and gets swallowed by louder noises. Urban streets are a battlefield of sound. Diesels, buses, bass, voices, sirens, wind. AVAS aims to be noticeable, but not annoying. Often a modest mid-frequency hum. In rush hour, masking can render that gentle whir effectively useless. Typical urban ambience, around 60-70 dB. Some EV warnings are barely above that at a few feet. Studies show a nearby gasoline engine can mask an EV's alert entirely. The safety feature works best where you need it least, and worst where you need it most. Compliance testing happens in controlled spaces with one car, but performance must hold in unpredictable real-world chaos. Now add multiple EVs. Welcome to the electric car choir. When many similar non-directional hums collide, clarity dies, and safety goes with it. Picture a busy lot, cars backing out, people with carts, kids darting. Now make most of those cars electric, each whispering a different warning. You hear beeps and hums, but can't tell which is 10 feet away and which is 30, toward you or away from you. The brain's sound GPS gives up. You might freeze unsure, and that hesitation can be dangerous, or misjudge and step into a path you couldn't localize. Even on calm streets, two similar hums merge into a blur. Slightly louder, maybe. Clearer? No. Blind pedestrians rely on rich engine cues for speed, distance, and direction. Standardized EV hums lack that richness. Two can sound like one. 5 people calling your name at once? You get confused. Now make them 2-ton machines. Chaos isn't safety. A warning you can't place is barely a warning. First, weight. EVs are heavy. More mass means more force in a crash. Even at low speed, heavier vehicles carry more kinetic energy. Battery fires are rare but hard to extinguish. Thermal runaway can reignite. Regen braking can decelerate abruptly when lifting off the pedal. ADAS can be confused by weather, poor lighting, or dirty sensors. Charging sites can create trip risks, especially in dim areas. First-gen AVAS rules were a vital start, but focused on volume, not direction or multi-car chaos. Time to rethink how cars talk to people. This is a team sport. Automakers, lawmakers, pedestrians, and drivers. 4 levers. One goal: safety. Automakers. Think beyond compliance. Design directional, localizable sounds. Use stereo or phased arrays that point sound where the car is going. Lawmakers. Update AVAS rules for crowded streets, not just quiet labs. Require real-world multi-vehicle testing and mandate directional capability. Tighten standards around weight and crash performance. Fund first responder training for battery incidents. Pedestrians. Stop, look, listen, and rely more on your eyes than your ears. Be extra vigilant in lots and driveways. Drivers. Your responsibility doesn't end with a hum. Yield early. Tap the horn gently if awareness is doubtful. Add visual cues. Subtle forward-facing lights that pulse at low speeds. Design cars to communicate clearly, not just make noise. Electric cars are vital for a cleaner future that shouldn't compromise safety. Partner with accessibility communities to refine cues people can trust. Update regulations for directionality, variety, and multi-car scenarios without polluting soundscapes, and elevate everyday habits. Make eye contact. Move slowly. Expect silence. Silence can mean peace, or it can hide danger. Our job is to manage it well. We have the tech and the knowledge. Now we need the will.